My name is Jordan Lee. I'm here with Alex. I'm here right now to highlight the location about Kuala Kubu Baru. Kuala Kubu Baru is the district capital of Hulu Selangor District, Selangor, Malaysia. It is located 60 kilometers north of Kuala Lumpur. It has an area of over 1,756 square kilometers with a population of 194,387 people. It was built after the town of Kuala Kubu, which was destroyed in 1883 due to a flood disaster caused by the dam break. In 1926, another tragedy falls again when another flood swept the town again, but a temple and a mosque survived. After the tragedy, the British decided to build a new town at a higher elevation and name it Kuala Kubu Baru, which means New Kuala Kubu in English. Kuala Kubu Baru is filled with pre-war buildings, mostly built by the locals, and they showcase the culture and architectural design of that period of time. The, the town is surrounded to several environmental tourist sites like Bukit Kutu, Hulu's Selangor River, their hot springs, and many more. Now I'll explain to you five types of possible tourism that can be established at Kuala Kubu Baru. Religious tourism is a type of tourism with the purpose of viewing religious monument and artifact. Guan Yin Gusi Temple is famous for its history in surviving a major flood in 1926. This temple has a huge statue of Sidan Tian Wang, which means four heavenly kings in English. There are seven altars enshrined in the main prayer hall, where the center altar is devoted to worship the main patron deity, the goddess Guan Yin Pusa. Another tourism type is ecotourism. It is a form of tourism involving travel to natural areas. Because Kuala Kubu Baru is surrounded with vast mountains and forests, they have they are rich in biodiversity with its flora and fauna. Um, One of their facility is Sungai Chiling Fish Sanctuary. It's a sanctuary which provides a safe haven for the mancher fish located near Chiling Waterfall. Next is the wellness tourism. It is the travel for the purpose to promote health and well-being. Kuala Kubu Baru Hot Spring is popular for tourist destination because of both the folklore and the claimed medical value attached to some hot springs. Another is the adventure tourism, where tourists wishes to have activities that include physical activity, cultural exchange, and connection with nature. Bukit Kutu, located near Kuala Kubu Baru, is famous for hikers to hike and explore the rich biodiversity of the mountains. Hiker can also choose to hike to the chilling waterfall, where they will cross roads and look for the track that will lead tourists to the waterfall. Last but not least is the culinary tourism, where it's about food. Uh, Kuala Kubu Baru is a small town filled with local culinary cuisine. One of the most popular food store in Tengwu Bakery and confectionery. Uh, this bakery is famous for their kaya puff, pandan leaf cake, and durian cake. Another recommended food store is a Chinese restaurant called 98 Restaurant, where it's famous for their seafood dishes such as grilled squid, crabs dishes, and many more.
I'm Alex. I will be explaining the ways to promote tourism locations. One of the most important factors to attract more visitors to the area is the marketing strategy of targeting visitors of all range of ages. Kuala Kubu Bharu is an outskirt town which is located in the Hulu district. It's a nice, relaxing place where we attract tourists of regional, also tourists who are traveling and adventurers. We can also prepare different visit strategy plans for different based on their demand and feedback. It can be categorized as a group of young, old, male, female, or solo trips. Plans are prepared for maximize the visitors satisfactory. Social media promoting is one of the best way to in modernized world. Nowadays, everyone owns a mobile phone, even younger kids. People will use social media apps like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. We can promote the destination by collaboration, influencers. So these are social media platforms. Their followers that follow them on their social media channels will be able to get this knowledge of destination. Some might be interested and attempt to visit the destination. By doing so, both parties can gain benefits from collaboration as tourism location get more exposure to the public and influencer might get more influence. The previous point of collaboration with influencers. Local tourism can also make some promotion video to promote their tourism location. Promotion video can be uploaded or published to the social media platforms, even television programs and radio station. Internet and entertainment platforms are the best way to get in touch with all potential tourists and all around the globe. The promotion video will raise the interest of the crowd to increase the number of your advertisement to reach out to public. So some social media platform offer the choice of turning your content to sponsored advertisement. This is a matter when you need to pay a little bit extra to the platform to boost the number of appearance social media advertisement platforms. Some even give the choice to skip the advertisement after a few seconds or not able to skip if it's a short video. Historical and cultural propaganda stories is also one of the main factors that can promote this location. Each location has their own story no matter what is the time frame of the story happen or foreseen. Remote spiritual and haunted areas do attach some daredevil visitors to visit the places. For historical example, Kuala Kubu Bharu is located in the West Malaysia that residents from different cultures and ethnic backgrounds. Kuala Kubu Bharu is also has a history of being a battleground. Raja Mahadi and Sheikh Masho built a fort to fight Tengku Kudin's army during the Selangor Civil War here at 1867 to 1874. To summarize this method, promoting the historical values of other factors can boost the promotion of the tourism value. Finally, Malaysia is entering endemic phase in April 2022. To boost the international tourists, Malaysian government has implemented a COVID insurance for the international tourists. Strict travel SOP will be implemented so that we will have a safer travel for tourism marketing. Travel agencies can promote discount plans for tourists and local visit different tourism areas all around Malaysia. I will also be explaining the impact to stakeholders at tourism location. As for local people, in the tourism industry is the main source of income for local community. The local community will have to rely on promotion their tourist site to benefit their daily lifestyle. We will also be able to increase the employment opportunities for people to have a jobs and have internship for younger generation to start involved in participate in tourism industry. By sustaining their tourism sites, they can improve and develop their development and their lifestyle while maintaining their local culture and traditional values. As for local business, by promoting the tourism site, more tourists will be attracted and willing to spend their time and money explore the tourist site. This may be able to have the consumer to increase their spending in local stores and maintain the flow of economic, which will lead to attract investors from different companies and enterprise to invest on their local sites. However, when consumer increase, vehicle and transportation facilities will increase also, which will lead to traffic problems, which is overcrowding. As for local government, when the tourist site is successfully attracting the tourists, the local workers will have an increase of income. We should also create a positive impact to local government, which will also lead to stakeholders to be able to pay taxes on time. When the business is in the tourism side is thriving, the boost of taxes may help to maintain, develop, and improve the tourist side and services. In the negative point of view, in rare cases where some predation movement will commit crime like stealing and robbing, this will let the government to enforce some rules and regulations to prevent the worst outcome. As for environment, one of the best attraction of Kuala Kubu Bharu is the nature environment, where they have rich in biodiversity in flora and fauna. It is a huge opportunity for stakeholders to invest and improve the infrastructure and facilities to maintain the improvement of the environment quality. On the downside, the development of tourism and growing population will cause a negative impacts like loss of nature, habitats, and pollution. Where such negative outcome, the development team must be careful when they are planning for developing in the natural habitat for tourism without polluting the environment.
I'll explain the recommendation on making the tourism product to be sustainable. Kuala Kubu Baru is a town surrounded by mountains and rivers. Their natural environment is another selling aspect for tourists to come to the location. But like all tourist sites, it comes with public litter. To solve this problem, local residents or communities uh, can form volunteer teams to help in cleaning the tourism areas and other public places as a weekly community work. Enforcement department can put up warning signs for reminding all people not to litter around the area and also to be prepared more rubbish bins. Throughout the Malaysia weathers, the building will be degraded after some time. Regular maintenance or refurbish will be required to extend the life of the historical heritage for future generations to see. That's it for me. Thank you.